by the end of this lesson, you should be able to find the positive square roots of a set in the form a plus or minus b root c, whereby a, b, and c are constants, or they are all rational numbers. So now, suppose we have square root of a plus b root c. So the identity for this is root a plus root what? B. And if we have root of a minus b root c, since here is minus, then its identity is root a minus root what? B. So under the radical signs, if the operation sign here is positive, then this is the identity for it. And if here is negative, this is the identity we have to go by. So now, let's take a typical example and solve for better understanding. So we have to simplify square root of 7 plus 4 root of 3. So we have to simplify square root of 7 plus 4 root of 3. So on this note, we have to take our time and write the root of 7 plus 4 or root 3, which is equal to the identity. So see, the operation sign here is positive. So its identity will be root of a plus root what? B. So we have root a plus root b. So now let's take our time. Since we have this big square root here, let's take our time and remove it by squaring both sides. So when you square both sides, you are going to get 7 plus 4 root 3 all squared equal to root a plus root b all what? Squared. So on this note, this square here will get rid of the square root, and we're going to get 7 plus 4 root of what? 3, which is equal to root of a plus root of b all squared. When you take your time and expand this bracket 2 times. Take your time and expand this bracket 2 times. So I'm waiting for you. Take your time. This bracket, root a plus root b all squared. Take your time. You see, when you take your time and simplify, at the end, you are going to get a plus 2 root of ab plus b. And we are going to get 7 plus 4 root 3 equal to the constants a and b. We have a plus b plus 2 root of what? ab. Now, let's compare. Let's do some comparison. When you check the numbers at the left side of the equation, you see that 7 is a constant or a whole number. And the constants or whole numbers here are what? A and b. So you can equate 7 to a and b and name it as equation what? 1. So after that, you move on to take those that involves the square root. That's 4 root 3 is equal to 2 root of what? ab. And on this note, we are going to get, divide here by 2, here by 2. We are going to get 2 root 3 is equal to root of what? ab. And when you square both sides to get rid of the square roots. So 2 squared is 4. Root of 3 squared is what? 3, which is equal to root of ab all squared. The square will get rid of the root and get what? ab here. And let's further multiply this one. 4, 3, 12 equal to what? ab. Let's name this one as equation what? 2. So from equation 1, From equation 1, we have 7 plus b. Sorry, 7 is equal to a plus b from equation 1. Yes. So let's make a the subject. We are going to get a is equal to 7 minus what? B. So let's put a is equal to 7 minus b into equation 2. So equation 2 is what? 12 is equal to ab. And our a here is 7 minus b. So 12 is equal to 7 minus b times b. So 12 is equal to 7 times b is 7b. Minus b by b is minus b squared. So now let's take our time and rearrange the order of the equation. We're going to get b squared minus 7b plus 12 equal to what? 0. So now let's take our time and factorize this. So when we factorize, we have here is what? 12. Coefficient here is what? 1. So 12, 1, 12. Now the factors of 12, that will add up to negative 7. But when we multiply, get positive 12 is what? Minus 3 minus 4. So minus 3 times minus 4 is positive 12. Minus 3 plus minus 4 is minus 7. So now let's use that. B squared minus 3b minus 4b plus 12 equal to what? 0. So we have b squared minus 3b, factor negative out. We have 4b minus 12 equal to 0. Common factor here is what? B. We have b minus 3. Common factor here is 4. B, 4 goes into 12, 3, which goes to what? 0. So we are going to get b minus 3, b minus 4 equal to 0. So on this note, we are going to take each bracket to 0 and solve for what? And solve for b. So now, and solve for b. So if we take b minus 3 to 0, we are going to get b is equal to what? 3. If you take b minus 4 to 0, we are going to get b is equal to what? 4. Since we have get two answers for b, then let's take our time and solve for a. And we know that a is equal to what? A is equal to 7 minus b. So when b is 3, a is equal to 7 minus 3, which is what? 4. So when b is 4, a is equal to 7 minus 4, which is equal to what? 3. So therefore, we know that the question is root of 7 plus 4 root of 3, which go to root of a. So when a is what? When a is 4, b is 3. So root of 4 plus root 3. As the identity goes, root a plus root b. And we are going to finally get 2 plus root of 3. And this will be the final answer. So anytime you get such question, you have to take your time and write the identity for the problem. Take your time, square both sides to get rid of the square root. Then expand this bracket and get this results. Now we have to compare the both sides of the equation. When you compare the both sides of the equation, you get to know that 7 here is a constant or a whole number. And a plus b are also constants. So we have to equate them to get equation 1. Now, those involve the sets. We have to equate them. When you equate those who involve the sets, we are going to get 4 root 3 equal to 2 root of ab. Then take your time and divide through by 2, since the coefficient of root of ab is 2 and is a factor of the 4. So when you take your time divide, you are going to get 2 root of 3 equal to root of ab. And see that both sides involve square roots. So you have to square both sides to remove them. So when you square both sides, 2 square is 4. Root of 3 squared is 3. Root AB squared is AB. Then name this one 4, 3, 12. Name it as equation 1. Now make A the subject from equation 1 and put it into the equation 2. Expand and simplify, get this quadratic. Now take your time and factorize this one. When you factorize, you get to this result. Now equate each bracket to 0 and solve for B values. And the B values, you are going to get 3 and 4. So since you have get 2 answers for the B, then you have to get 2 answers for the A. So when our B is 3, then A is 4. When our B is 4, then A is 3. And draw your conclusion as this. So now, we have to simplify root of 7 minus 4 root of 3. So now this is what we are supposed to simplify. So we have to simplify this one. So you have to take your time and go through the process. You see here is minus, and you see that you have to know that the identity will go with the minus 1. So take your time and write the identity for this one. Equate the identity to this problem. Square both sides. Simplify everything well and get your answer. So thank you for watching this video. If today happens to be your first time watching this video, then don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you.